Somebody said, Rose, the nigga tried to punch you. He hit you. I say, nah. He had to throw a drink, because throwing a drink would have been way more disrespectful than screaming, I know MMA!
They not like us. They not like us.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Every day I'm hustling. You know, pressure so long. Didn't even go inside.
Hey man, I'm thinking about the event that happened over there. Let me tell you something. When the first dude stepped up to Rose, the little short fat one that looked like Bam Bam Bigelow from wrestling, when he stepped up, and then I squat down in his eyes and told him what I said. Basically, boy, if I hit you, I'm gonna see everything you ate for the last 2 days. His balls dropped out of his. He never said another word. He never did nothing. He was a straight buster. Then the nigga behind him said, I know MMA! And then I got hit with a drink. I'm still convinced ain't no nigga punched me. Somebody said, Rose, the nigga tried to punch you. He hit you. I say, nah. He had to throw a drink, because throwing a drink would have been way more disrespectful than screaming, I know MMA!
Man, yo, check it, man. Hey, man, I see Rick Ross done spoke out. You know, I know y'all have been a little tapped out, you know, just doing pretty much, you know, doing these interviews. But let's talk about this Rick Ross for a second, man. Rick Ross, man, listen, man. Stop that, man. You know darn well when you went over there, it just was something that really didn't go the way you wanted it to go. But at the end of the day, I understand, man. I know you, because sometimes you be like, dang, I hate it went that way. And I guess he felt like he wanted to speak out, because I expect Rick to speak out. Rick Ross, Rose, he one of them guys that he gonna troll the internet, he gonna do what he do, but it's crazy because it looks weird when you think about what's really going down now. Because what's really going down now is, you know, them after effects, those calls, like you say, man, they say you got hit in the, you know, and it starts to mess with you mentally. I got hit? Nah, man, I ain't get hit. You know, so you start looking, but there's video. That's why I tell people, there's always video out here. There's videos showing what happened, and it's crazy, but it's real, man. The videos show what happened, and it trips me out. Like I said, his whole ordeal, when he starts to talk about it, it's like, man, you know, it's the after effects. The after effects of a fight. Have anybody been in a fight and them after effects kick in? Once them after effects kick in, you like, man, nah, that couldn't happen like that, because you're trying to figure out a way to make sure, you know, you keep your reputation reputable. But man, taking L's, it's a part of the game, to be honest with you, man. I remember some dudes tried to rob me when I was at a strip club. Just a couple of dudes. It didn't go the way they planned it, but they darn sure tried it, because I had a lot of money on the table. I was stunting more than the most, and it just happened that way. And when you be out here stunting and doing your thing, a lot of time people scoping you out, and you know, and I got caught slipping. I didn't get knocked out, but I did get hit over the head with a chair. And when I got hit over the head with a chair, it basically, you know, I was able to swing out of that. But I did slam a nigga. I slammed one dude, and you know, and it gets physical. And I was out there wrong, because I didn't have no posse. I was one deep, you know. But at the end of the day, that was when that's probably about 20 years ago now. Well, I ain't gonna say 20, probably about 16, 15 years ago. But you know, out there living that life, being in the, you know, strip clubs, having all that money on you, that's when money was really, it was cool to throw a lot of money up in there. So I was throwing that bread and having a good time, and everybody had about 20 girls sitting around seeing who gonna get the money. You know, this was a part of what I did when I was younger. But then you grow, you know, you get older and you start to learn, man, nah, I'm cool on that, you know. But anyway, it ain't about me, it's about Rick Ross. You go over there, you check out what Rick runs into. Rick runs into a situation where, hey man, you know, any else can run into this situation. When you really think about it, anybody can run into a situation where if things don't go your way, it can get complicated. So to come back now and say, The dude said, I know MMA, I know MMA. And then he didn't hit you. The video shows what happened. The video shows a lot of stuff. I'm definitely not gonna show it on Boss Talk, right? Because I know already the consequence behind it. But it did happen the way the video showed it to happen. You can go online, you can see it anywhere, it's everywhere. But at the end of the day, I know already, man, the after effects. Rick is like, damn, man, I just hate that happened like that. But it happens, and at the end of the day, it makes you stronger, is what you don't realize. Well, you know now when you go not to be caught slipping like that. It might cost you a little extra money, but when you say things on this internet, you know already there can be some repercussions, so you don't get caught up out there in no man's land with some, you know, different people that you are outnumbered by. But then think about it, his guys got hit. His guys got hit. We seen that. You guys took a hell of a hit. And at the end of the day, that's your team, man. I don't care how you look at that big tall guy. It was another guy on there that got totally knocked out. Like, it could have got bad. Somebody could have passed away out there. And then that would be under your watch. Because God put these people under your watch. And you got to be able to make sure that these people are okay. So I'm telling you now, man, take a good panoramic look, Ricky Rose, at what really went down and really try to find a way to make sure it never happens again in that manner. Like I said, you never know what can go out here in that manner. So I'm telling you right now, man, I sat back and thought about it. I see where you spoke out. You speaking out now about it. You feel good enough to come out and tell the people what you felt happened. But when you was running out that back gate like that, it was serious, bro. Things could have got real bad. And at the end of the day, they didn't. And you were blessed to get out of there alive. And I even think it looked like you was with the dudes who really just those little old bitty dudes that kind of escort you in and out. At the end, your crew had pretty much, they was in battle. They was in war mode. And so once you in war mode, they don't try to sneak you out, which they did their job, really. It just was ugly, but they did their job. It was just not a pretty job, but they did it. And at the end of the day, man, for them guys, man, you got to give it up. That's your crew. So you can't say like, nah, man, you know, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. Yeah, you was fine, but your guys went through a hell of a night out there and they could have died out there. So I'm telling you now, man, be thankful for what God do for you. And man, you know what I'm saying? Give it up, bro. Because that's your people, bro. That's the people that really rock with you. So, man, I'm telling you, man, check out the video, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Hey, man, Rick Ross speaks out finally. I had to say something about it because I've been covering this thing just out of town right now. But check it, man. Check it, man. It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101 Reviews. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He, the reason you see me.